You already know what's good, man. We're about to get into this Destiny video and do a little reaction. Yeah, shout out to the dude who originally did the analysis. This Arnold Unleashed. All right, let's get into it. You already know what the fuck going on now, bitch. Yeah. Let's talk about this Luigi Mangione. So we're gonna see what Destiny and Hassan have to say about this, and we're gonna give it a breakdown and analysis. And if you could please subscribe, like this video. Every type of engagement really goes quite far, so I would appreciate it. And you know, if you like these analyses and would like me to continue, and maybe you have a video you would like me to react to, please feel free to leave that in the comments, and I will sure to be reading that as soon as I finish this video.
It is, guys, I'm on your side. I'm the little guy. I'm the little guy, guys. I'm not a
my life is closer to yours than it is to Jeff Bezos.
Well, also, this must be a new. It's either a Muslim or far left, like dog whistle, where you mention Judaism, like it has anything to do with anything. It's got to be like a new dog, because I'm hearing this more and more over the past like few months, where people are like, oh, don't you know about like Judaism or whatever? It's like no one is talking about this. Judaism has nothing to do with.
So the woke soy boy Destiny just posted a new clip where he is reacting to Hassan versus QXC. That's right, Hassan and QXC, two of the biggest streamers in the world, just got into a very heated political fight, and Destiny, as usual, Destiny chimed in and gave his little Destiny talking points about a variety of topics, and in my opinion, Destiny once again made an absolute fool out of himself live during his stream. But as we're going to see, Hassan and QXC also had some very interesting things to talk about, so with that in mind, let's dive in this clip where Destiny once again reacts and makes a fool out of himself reacting to Hassan versus QXC.
Well, also, this must be a new. It's either a Muslim or far left, like dog whistle, where you mention Judaism, like it has anything to do with anything. It's got to be like a new dog, because I'm hearing this more and more over the past.
What's going on, man? Shit, bro. What's going on, man?
A few months where people are like, oh, don't you know about like Judaism?
Judaism. Just hit that like button. You already know what's going on, man. No one is bringing you raw analyses like that I do. Just be patient. Allow me to obtain this rhythm. If you have any questions, I'm more than willing to give it a response.
Or whatever. It's like no one is talking about this. Judaism has nothing to do with.
I thought something could happen simply for my being perceived as Jewish without actually being Jewish, and this provided me with a window into the fear some Jews are experiencing in the streets of Britain and Europe at the moment. It's not normal to be asked if you're a Jew at random and unprovoked. It literally is, dumbass. It is.
Sorry, I got.
What is he talking about? Wait, at what point would this ever be an ordinary and normal question?
Oh my God.
You knew anything about Judaism?
Well, also, this must be a new. It's either a Muslim or far left, like dog whistle, where you mention Judaism, like it has anything to do with anything. It's got to be like a new dog, because I'm hearing this more and more over the past like few months, where people are like, oh, don't you know about like Judaism or whatever? It's like no one is talking about this. Judaism has nothing to do with Jewishness or Israel. It's like the least relevant fucking thing ever. But it like comes up in the weirdest ways. Like.
If you knew anything about Judaism, or if you actually had ever been around at least Orthodox Jews.
Man, alright, first off, if you're gonna talk about Judaism, you should probably figure out how to pronounce it first, Hassan.
You would know that yes, this is an interaction that does occur. Okay? Like, what are we talking about? This is the one lady where you're like, don't stay outside. Yeah. Lady, go inside is right. No, you should not touch grass.
Okay, that got heated right out of the gate. Hassan bringing out the topic of Ben Shapiro's favorite #1 country, and you know, I don't really have any strong opinions on that in general, but you know, it is interesting seeing Destiny freak out and try to pretend like this is not a topic in the public zeitgeist, and it certainly is. It's all over Twitter. You know, the topic of that country and that religion is certain.
I'm pretty sure his tactic is to basically just spew falsehoods, essentially, in my opinion. Destiny is spewing these falsehoods because no one in his audience really looks up the information that he is giving out. So, I mean, if you look at his comments, it's just ridiculous. None of these people are doing any of the due diligence required to make a factual analysis upon any of his statements, and for the most part, he indulges in many basic logical fallacies. So essentially, until that point, I don't regard Destiny in any way, shape, or form as a good orator or debater. He is, you know, in my opinion, maybe moderate at best. You know, again, these logical fallacies, and essentially some of these things he spews, this rhetoric, is really baseless and lacks fundamentals and lacks solid foundation. You know, it's just a lot of fluff. Destiny spews a lot of fluff. He claims to do research. He doesn't do research. He has researchers actually who mid live stream will feed him data points and talking points. So when you're debating Destiny, you're debating maybe, I'd say, 2 to 3 people minimum.
About. This is the one lady where you're like, don't stay outside. Yeah. Lady, go inside is right. No, you should not touch grass.
Okay, that got heated right out of the gate. Hassan bringing out the topic of Ben Shapiro's favorite #1 country, and you know, I don't really have any strong opinions on that in general, but you know, it is interesting seeing Destiny freak out and try to pretend like this is not a topic in the public zeitgeist, and it certainly is. It's all over Twitter. You know, the topic of that country and that religion is certainly a hot topic these days, and you know, I don't really have opinions on it, but it is interesting how much Destiny freaked out over it. It seems like both sides of the aisle, both right-wingers and left-wingers, don't really know where they stand on that topic, whether they're pro that country or against that country. And it is interesting how no one really seems to agree what the right
how is Israel not
take is. But you know, maybe you guys have some opinions on that. I'd love to hear from you on what Hassan was just talking about there. You know, drop your comment down below. I'd love to, you know, hear your thoughts on that, and you know, let me know what you think. But you know, here QXC is about to react to the recent CEO killing, and Destiny is going to give his unfiltered, certainly biased, but unfiltered take on that as well. So let's dive right into this Destiny reaction right here.
Austin, chat, this isn't just rot, chat. This is brain rot. Brain parasite.
What is this? Who the fuck asked for a Sunpiker foreskin restoration?
Mind infiltration.
True. He's right.
Are you kidding me?
God, hold on, pause. There's one person who's more cringe than this Luigi guy right now, and it's that loser Adams, the mayor in New York, who did the perp walk with him, and he's like, I had to look him right in the eye.
Yeah, he's got to do what he's got to do to stay out of jail, though.
He's already. God, I hate that guy. Luigi should.
You know what his only hope is?
They should put him and a Luigi in a cage match, and then whoever emerges.
Wait, is Adams
half the sense?
Is he still the mayor right now?
Isn't he?
Okay, you know what he needs to do? You already know the answer. Do you know how he stays in power?
Beats up Luigi.
No.
One-on-one
in my
cage
opinion,
match.
this is
The answer is so obvious.
so
How does he
Turns
keep
Republican and rapes a
Okay,
woman.
we're getting
Close.
now a
Turns Republican and gets nominated for
We're getting
cabinet.
this,
Turns Republican and
reverence for these type of people, these quote-unquote vigilante characters. Again, priming has taken place with things like Deadpool. You know, fawning for the serial killers, these true crime, things of this nature. All are planting the seeds to, again, hit this synaptic chain, this thought process, right? That when combined inside the mind, which we've all been, you know, carried along through with social media the past 4 years, through COVID, everything like that, you know, it's no surprise to me. I've been seeing it ever since then. There's a rollout. They plant the seeds. Years go by. Now it's established fact, right? These things, these patterns, these social media bubbles we live and exist inside of. So, you know, we're switching to everything being hyper media right now. So people like Hassan and Destiny, their really only goal for these people is to, again, almost stirring the mixture, right? Hassan and Destiny, you know, they're on the same side, but they're creating a mixture, right? This ebb and flow that they create because they don't really agree. They're commenting on each other, they're roasting each other, etc., etc. There's discontent between them, right? So that's all keeping the attention, the views, and you know, creating that culture, right? So, yeah, it's just very interesting to see. But this dude is complete garbage, though. Just absolute trash.
God, hold on, pause. There's one person who's more cringe than this Luigi guy right now, and it's that loser Adams, the mayor in New York, who did the perp walk with him, and he's like, I had to look him right in the eye.
Yeah, he's got to do what he's got to do to stay out of jail, though.
He's already. God, I hate that guy. Luigi should.
You know what his only
They
hope
should put
is?
him and a Luigi in a cage match, and then whoever emerges.
Wait, is Adams...
half the
Really,
sense.
again,
Is he
like
still
I said,
the
to-
mayor right now?
Isn't
sow
he?
these seeds
Okay,
of
you know what he needs to do? You already know the
now,
answer. Do you know how he stays in power?
create an
Beats up
attractive
Luigi.
figure,
One-on-one
character,
cage match.
right?
The answer is so obvious.
That is
How
now
does he
Turns
keep...
Republican and rapes a woman.
Close.
Turns Republican and gets nominated for cabinet.
Turns Republican and
and-
becomes Trump's biggest fan in the entire world.
Okay, close enough.
That's the... He's got to do the doc...
Titillate these seeds that have been planted years ago and manicured and curated along for years and years. And now, when the conditions are proper, you will see it manifest. So, in my opinion, Louis, you know, this figure is literally just to further radicalize the left and take them from people who wanted peace and, you know, equality, things of this nature, social justice issues, you know, addressing these things, calling attention to these things through protest. That's been co-opted. So now Trump has won. So now these people are very angry, right? Now you have an angry body equipped with all these kind of ideas that have been perfectly planted and placed along the way till this moment, right? And now you're going to see it manifest. So these conditions are prime for, you know, violence and maybe, you know, applauding these type of behaviors, right? So will that inspire copycats? Is that the question? I'm not sure, but it sure seems like it. It sure seems like someone's creating the right conditions for a scenario like this to take place. There's nothing cringe.
And this Luigi guy right now, and it's that loser Adams, the mayor in New York,
There's no analysis
who
whether or not.
did the perp walk with him, and he's like, I had to look him right in the eye.
Yeah, he's got to do what he's got to do to stay out of jail, though.
He's already. God, I hate that guy. Luigi should.
You know what his only
They
hope
should put
is?
him and a Luigi in a cage match, and then whoever emerges.
Wait, is Adams...
half the sense.
Is he still the mayor right now?
Isn't he?
Okay, you know what he needs to do? You already know the answer. Do you know how he stays in power?
Beats up Luigi.
No.
One-on-one cage match.
The answer is so obvious. How does he
Turns
keep...
Republican and rapes a woman.
Close.
Turns Republican and gets nominated for cabinet.
Turns Republican and becomes Trump's biggest fan in the entire.
And did the perp walk with him, and he's like, I had to look him right in the eye.
Yeah, he's got to do what he's got to do to stay out of jail. Though.
He's already. God, I hate that guy. Luigi should.
You know what his only hope is?
They should put him and a Luigi in a cage match, and then whoever emerges.
Wait, is Adams
half the sentence?
Is he still the mayor right now?
Isn't he?
Okay, you know what he needs to do? You already know the answer. Do you know how he stays in power?
Beats up Luigi.
No.
One-on-one cage match.
The answer is so obvious. How does he
turns
keep
Republican and rapes a woman?
Close.
Turns Republican and gets nominated for cabinet.
Turns Republican and becomes Trump's biggest fan in the entire world.
Okay, close enough.
He's got to do the Dr. Disrespect. That's how you do it. That's how you know. XQC highlights Hassan's hypocrisy as a class traitor.
Is a literal slave of public opinion and most common take on the internet. He has to abide by what the people say and what the little guy says, and he has to copy and paste their opinion to be accepted because that's his currency. It is literally his method of exchange with the world, and he is stuck by that like a puppet. And he's gonna act like these are my own views. Let me check on the internet. Okay. Guys, these are my views.
True.
I stand by this, guys. Guys, I'm on your side. I'm the little guy, guys. Because I'm not a
my life is closer to yours than it is.
The fuck happened? Shit, my bad, y'all. Anyway. Yo. Who?
I'm not a
my life is closer to yours than it is to Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Oh guys, but I work at Twitch's Amazon. Twitch remember Amazon Prime. But guys, the picket fence line at the Amazon. Please guys.
What the fuck?
Don't break a union at the Amazon. So evil, Amazon, I got you guys. Yo, ads, how many? 5 Yo, we're 5 today. Guys, watch some ads on Amazon. Oh, money from Amazon Prime. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
I need to make a go down.
All right, so this is super interesting. I mean, QXC is one of the biggest streamers in the world, up there with Destiny, but QXC arguably a lot bigger than Destiny. And he was reacting to the latest CEO killing of the healthcare CEO, where the person was apparently murdered in broad daylight, something like that. And you know, QXC, I guess he's trying to argue that he's on the side of the little man, that he's not upset over the killing. I think everyone should be upset over the murder of an innocent man, right? The guy had a family and whatnot. I'm not like the world's biggest fan of this individual, but the murderer should absolutely be condemned, right? We shouldn't be having that in the streets right now.
That's the weirdest thing too. Like I said, it's about this idolization of death and murder. It's this murder cult, right? This death cult. So, but to me, that's obvious. That's what it's designed to do. It's designed to hit that condition, like I said. Fuck, my bad.
you know, very interesting. In QXC, one of the world's biggest streamers, he's likely making well into multiple seven figures territory per year from just, I don't know, playing video games online. Not exactly the most difficult job in the world, right? And this guy is making a killing, and he's trying to argue that he's on the side of the average everyday man. And I'm not really sure he has an understanding of what the average everyday man's going through in America right now with inflation and whatnot. You know, QXC is not exactly a guy who's like looking at the cost of food in the grocery aisle, you know? He's kind of doing all right for himself. Same with Destiny. Both these guys likely have no clue what the average person's actually going through and how destructive the policies they are in favor of is for the average person. You know, Destiny in particular seems to be totally clueless about the cause of inflation, that meaning government spending, and how government spending has contributed to the lowering of the standard of living of average everyday people via inflation. So it's kind of rich seeing, you know, Destiny and QXC and so on trying to, again, argue their, you know, in tune with what the average everyday person's going through, when it certainly seems like that is just not the case. But maybe you guys have a different opinion. I'd love to hear from you. Maybe
Yeah, that's kind of crazy too. These people are making fucking buku bands, right? So it's like, bruh, Destiny's making billions of dollars. That dude's probably making 100,000 a month off streaming, bro. So it's like, I don't know, man. That's the craziest part about all that shit, dude. So it's like, there's gotta be back dealings, backdoor situations. Oh, fuck. Alright, bet. What's good? Alright, we back in this bitch. I don't know what the fuck going on, man. What the fuck going on with this idiot? Man, my computer is so slow. But we try bend it out. Come on, man. Jesus Christ, dude. There we go. What this pussy has to say. Fuck this shit up. Push this later, so. Shit. Shit. Oh, fuck. Come on, bitch. Jesus Christ, dude. We got a little baddie right here. Down with that. If it'll ever play. Shit. God, dude. Pakistan. I'm the best streamer. Oh my God, dude. All right, Matt Walsh. Let's see what's good, Matt Walsh. Yeah. What's that? All right, we got Matt Walsh. There we go. Bro. Ad for real?